Welcome to the Perfect Perception channel. In a world that often prompts us to measure our worth against others, standing tall in our individuality is crucial. So, let's embark on a journey of self-discovery. Today we unveil 10 ways to stop comparing yourself to others. First, recognize the unfairness of comparison. We're all unique, each of us walking a distinct journey, shaped by our experiences, our choices, our triumphs, and our challenges. And yet, when we compare ourselves to others, we often overlook these crucial differences. We compare our behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel. We measure our unique path against someone else's, and that's like comparing apples to oranges. It's fundamentally unfair. It's important to remember that everyone has their own timeline. Some people might find success early in their lives, while others might bloom later. Some people might excel in one area, while others shine in a completely different field. Our paths are as diverse as we are. So the next time you find yourself falling into the comparison trap, take a step back, reflect. Recognize the unfairness of it all. Remember, your path is unique to you. Comparisons can't capture that. If you are enjoying the video so far, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribing to the Perfect Perception channel will ensure you don't miss out on more insightful content like this. Now let's continue with our list. Second, focus on self-improvement. It's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of comparison, but often this only serves to distract you from your own journey. The path to genuine happiness and satisfaction is paved with personal growth, not comparison. When you shift your focus inward, you begin to recognize your own strengths, weaknesses, and potential. You start to understand that your worth is not defined by how you stack up against others, but by your own progress and achievements. Each day presents a new opportunity to become a better version of yourself, to learn something new, to overcome a challenge. Embrace these opportunities. Remember, the only person you should strive to be better than is the person you were yesterday. This is the essence of self-improvement. It's a game where the only competitor is you. And the beautiful part about this game, when you compete against yourself, you both win. Third, practice gratitude. Now, you might be wondering, how does being grateful help? Well, the answer lies in the power of perspective. Gratitude is a powerful tool that can shift our focus away from what we lack and onto what we have. In a world where everyone seems to have more, gratitude helps us realize that we too have plenty to appreciate. The benefits of practicing gratitude are remarkable. Studies have shown that it can increase happiness, reduce depression, and even improve physical health. And not just in the short term. Long-term gratitude practice can lead to lasting positive changes in our brain, making us more resilient to life's ups and downs. When we cultivate a habit of gratitude, we begin to see the world differently. We stop measuring ourselves against others and start appreciating our journey for what it is. Gratitude helps you focus on what's right in your life, not what's wrong. Fourth, realize the impermanence of success. Success is like a wave. It rises, peaks, and inevitably falls. It's a transient state, often dependent on factors beyond our control. One moment you're riding high on the crest, and the next you might find yourself engulfed by the tide. This understanding can help to ground us, reminding us that our self-worth is not tied to these fleeting victories. When we see others basking in their success, it's easy to feel inadequate, to believe that we're somehow less. But remember, their success too is temporary. They too will face challenges, setbacks, and even failures. It's all part of the human experience. By recognizing the impermanence of success, we can reduce the urge to compare ourselves to others. Instead, we can focus on our own growth, on our own journey. Because ultimately, success is not about reaching a certain point or achieving a specific goal. Success is a journey, not a destination. Scene script. Fifth, embrace your uniqueness. In the grand tapestry of existence, no two threads are alike. Each of us is a unique blend of qualities, experiences, and perspectives, stitched together to form an individual unlike any other. This uniqueness is not a flaw, but a strength. It is the essence that sets you apart from the crowd. Recognizing and embracing this uniqueness is key to avoiding harmful comparisons. When you understand that your journey is yours alone, you stop measuring your progress against others. Instead, you start to value the distinctiveness of your own path, the singular combination of triumphs and trials that make you, you. Think of it this way. A star doesn't compare its shine to the moon's glow. Each celestial body illuminates the sky in its own unique way. Similarly, your uniqueness is your light, a beacon of individuality that shines brightly in its own right. Your uniqueness is your power. Sixth, cultivate mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of focusing your attention on the present moment. It's not just about being in the present, it's about acknowledging and accepting your feelings, thoughts, and sensations without judgment. This heightened self-awareness can help you recognize when you're caught in the trap of comparison, allowing you to gently redirect your thoughts. Mindfulness isn't just good for curbing comparisons, though. Numerous studies have shown that it has a host of other benefits, including reducing stress and anxiety, improving focus and memory, and promoting overall well-being. It's like a mental gym workout, strengthening your ability to control your thoughts rather than being controlled by them. So, how do you cultivate mindfulness? It can be as simple as taking a few minutes each day to just sit quietly, breathe deeply, and pay attention to your body and your surroundings. Or you can try more structured practices like meditation or yoga. Mindfulness brings you back to yourself. Seventh, develop self-compassion. It's a phrase that may sound simple, but truly, it carries profound weight. What does it mean? It's about treating yourself with the same kindness, understanding, and forgiveness that you would extend to a dear friend. It's about recognizing that we are all human, prone to making mistakes and facing struggles. When we cultivate self-compassion, we're building a powerful tool against negative self-judgment. Instead of berating ourselves for not measuring up to others, we learn to accept our flaws and shortcomings as part of our unique journey. The beauty of self-compassion is that it helps us avoid comparisons. We start to understand that everyone has their own pace, their own path, and their own battles. So how do we develop self-compassion? Begin by acknowledging that you're not alone in your struggles. And remember, it's okay to not be perfect. Show yourself some grace, some patience, and above all, be kind to yourself. Eighth, limit your social media usage. This might sound like a tough one, but it's crucial. Social media can be a breeding ground for comparison. It's a place where people often present the best, most polished versions of their lives. This can create a false perception that everyone else's life is perfect, which can lead to feelings of inadequacy and constant comparison. It's important to remember that what you see on social media isn't always the full story. Everyone has their own struggles, they just might not post about them. By reducing the time you spend on these platforms, you can help protect yourself from these harmful comparisons. This doesn't mean you need to completely abandon social media, but consider setting aside specific times for checking your accounts or even taking a few days off each week. This can help you focus more on your own journey and less on how it compares to others. Less social media, more real life. Ninth, surround yourself with positive influences. It's an age-old saying that you are the average of the 5 people you spend most time with. But it's more than just a saying. It's a reminder that our environment plays a significant role in shaping our thoughts, beliefs, and ultimately our self-perception. Having positive influences around you is like having a safety net of optimism, encouragement, and self-assuredness. These influences are not just people who are successful or happy, but those who inspire you to appreciate your own journey, who celebrate your progress rather than your position. They are the ones who foster self-worth within you and discourage unhealthy comparisons. These influences can be friends, mentors, family members, or even public figures whose words and actions resonate with you. They serve as mirrors reflecting your potential rather than magnifying your shortcomings. Remember, it's not just about surrounding yourself with positivity, but also distancing yourself from negativity. Your environment shapes your self-perception. Finally, don't hesitate to seek professional help. It's important to remember that we are not alone in our struggles, and there are trained professionals out there who can provide valuable assistance. Therapists and counselors are equipped with the tools and strategies to help us navigate the maze of self-comparison and emerge stronger on the other side. They can help us to identify the triggers that lead to comparison and offer techniques to improve our self-esteem. Engaging with a professional is not a sign of weakness, but rather a step towards empowerment. It shows that you value your mental well-being and are committed to improving it. These professionals can provide a safe space for you to express your feelings and thoughts and guide you towards a healthier perspective. Remember, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to admit that you're struggling. It's okay to seek support, because at the end of the day, help is always available. In conclusion, comparison is a thief of joy. It robs us of our peace, disrupts our sense of self, and sows seeds of discontent. However, we've explored 10 ways to combat this thief and reclaim our joy. First, we recognize the unfairness of comparison, understanding that we often compare our behind the scenes with other people's highlight reels. Next, we learn to shift our focus to self-improvement, to become better versions of ourselves, not replicas of others. We then delved into the power of gratitude, discovering how appreciating our blessings can shift our perspectives from lack to abundance. We also realized the impermanence of success, understanding that everyone has their ups and downs, and that's okay. We learned to embrace our uniqueness, celebrating our individuality rather than wishing to fit into someone else's mold. Cultivating mindfulness came next, teaching us to live in the present moment, and not in the imagined lives of others. We explored the importance of developing self-compassion, being kind to ourselves in moments of perceived inadequacy. Limiting social media usage was another strategy, reducing the opportunities for comparison that these platforms often provide. We also discussed the value of surrounding ourselves with positive influences, people who lift us up rather than induce feelings of inferiority. Finally, we touched on seeking professional help when necessary, acknowledging that it's okay to ask for assistance when the struggle becomes too overwhelming. Remember, you are unique, and that's your greatest strength. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep nurturing your perfect perception.